one of those workouts that gets me a little confused. So if I can make it all the way through without doing it wrong, we'll be on a good one. You have a band that you need, a set of weights and a mat, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't start raining. It was lovely when I came out here and now it's clouded over a little. Hopefully you can hear me. The wind keeps getting up a little bit, but we will see. And this workout, you haven't got any breaks. We are going all the way through. You've barely even got any room to switch from one exercise to the next, but if you want to make it a little bit easier, then the way you would do that is just take a little longer transitioning over. So exercise number 1, you are doing a band below your knees, and you are doing a long squat jump with a backward walk. So jump, and then you are walking backwards for it. Now you could step forwards and back, would make it a lot easier, or you're working on a really nice big long jump, and when you walk backwards, try to make sure that your hips are not rotating from side to side. You're trying to keep them level. Core pulled in tight, back nice and straight, and go for that big jump. Try and stay as low as possible the whole way through the exercise. Keep the resistance a little bit, the tension a little bit, so that your knees are slightly wider. The band doesn't come down. Means that you're working the medial glutes a little harder. All right, number 2, you are doing downward dog, heel touch, into a push-up. Thumb up in the air, toe touch, not heel, toe touch, into a push-up. Now this one would be a lot easier on the shoulders if you don't do the push-up. Make sure your back is really nice and straight, elbows in nice and tight, so it's more of a tricep push-up. Walk it back out, low as you can go to the ground, and obviously, as always, with a push-up, you can make it easier by being down on your knees for it. Excellent. Okay, number 3, the band now is going to be around your ankles, and you are on all fours, leg is up, and you're doing a horizontal sweep. Try to keep your leg horizontal the whole way through. Try to keep your hips parallel to the ground. Don't let your hips rotate, which is what they want to do. They want to tilt slightly. So when I said that we're doing a ladder, this one is a down the ladder. So basically, we start off, you have 9 exercises. We'll go all the way through the 9 exercises, halfway, and then we'll start again. We go all the way through the exercises, but we drop number 9. See if you can figure out the pattern by the end of it. It's a good one because it keeps you thinking, and while you're thinking, it takes your mind off the exercise somewhat. Okay, band is going to stay around your ankles. You are coming over onto your back, and you are doing bicycle sit-ups. The band will want to roll up if you don't keep a little bit of resistance on it the whole way through. So slow and steady. You could also put it around your shoes, but that's just fiddling around. You don't need to waste any time changing positions here. Just keep it the same. If you do find it's annoying, which I'm not really finding that a problem, but around here, comme ça, and it won't be rolling anywhere. Nice, slow and steady. So it's bicycles, but it's a slow pace. You are not blasting through these ones. Excellent. Okay, now I believe you can ditch the band, and you need to grab hold of your weights, and you are doing bicep curls with a step back lunge. So stepping back and curl. Come up, step back, curl, elbow elbows in tight to the sides. You can rotate from the hammer hold to a regular hold if you choose to do so. And if the lunges are tough on your knees, halfway, you can either hold a static lunge and just switch to the other leg at halfway, or just be a little bit more up. Or if you need to eliminate it altogether and just go with biceps, that's fine too. You just won't be working the legs as much. Excellent. All right, next one, keeping hold of the weights. And we're doing bent over back flies. Easier one on the shoulders would be a back row. So pick which one you prefer. So I only have one set of weights for this, which means for this exercise the weights are challenging. For the bicep curls, they weren't that bad. And the next exercise we're working triceps, and it'll be just about right for the triceps. So, but it just shows you can manage halfway with just one set of weights. And because we're going to be holding them at this point, it will basically be 3 minutes holding one set of weights. They're going to start to feel quite heavy by the end. Five more seconds, keep core pulled in, knees slightly bent. All right, now we're back onto the back. And it's a skull crusher and a narrow elbow press, alternating between the two. Bum is coming up with each and every one. Hoping you can still hear me. If not, just watch. So, narrow elbow, chest press, skull crusher, arms moving symmetrically. Good job, keep it going. Nice steady pace. 5 seconds left or less. All right, next one. You are doing a side plank with under and over. Then you're coming over to the other side. Under and over. And if you need to be on your elbow for it, that's fine. If you need to make it a little easier on the shoulders, you could ditch the weight. Under and up. And when you come up to the top, you are stopping at vertical. So you're not going to go any further than straight up. If you go further back, it's just challenging on the shoulders, too hard on shoulders. Halfway. Now you can make this one easier in a couple of ways. You can just be in a side plank, rolling back and forth with no weight, or you can just do the side lying with elbow into the side, and that way you're working more rotator cuff. All right, we are on to number 8, and you have got a tuck scissor jump. So, tuck jump, scissors, tuck jump, scissors. So, scissors is the easier part of this exercise. If you need to take it down a notch, you take the tuck jump out. Now, if you've figured this ladder out, you'll realize we're only doing this one once. This is number 9. The next exercise, we're going back to number 1. We'll be doing that one 9 times. So I hope you really liked it. Come on, keep those tuck jumps going. You don't have to talk. Okay, so band back below the knees. You've got that squat, jump with the backward step, or just forwards and backwards to make it a little bit easier. Come on, it's it's only the second round. Doesn't need to be easier yet. Nice and low. Stay in that squat position. Don't let your hips move from one side to the other. Keep them parallel, level, not either. Don't let them move. Back nice and straight. Core pulled in. Weight on the heels as much as possible throughout the squat. Okay, perfect. All right, band can go around your ankles right now. We've got the downward dog with the toe touches and the push-up if you can manage it. So back nice and straight. Reach the toe, reach the toe, walk the hands out, tricep push-up. Now taking one hand off the ground to reach for the toe does make it tougher on shoulders. So even if you were just doing the walk out and the walk up to the downward dog, it would still be a good exercise, but it would be less work on your shoulders. Make sure that when you're in the downward dog, back is really nice and straight, heels are pushed down toward the ground, legs nice and straight too. Okay, all fours into that horizontal sweep. I don't think these are in the way. And this is the second round. Saying this out loud to remind myself as much as to let you guys know. So we will be ditching number 9, which, thank heavens, was the tuck jump. If you enjoyed it, or you can do some on your own after. All right, halfway. Keeping that leg straight. If your knee is bent or your toe is flexed, you might find that the band keeps rolling up. Keep the leg nice and straight, and the band shouldn't be going anywhere. And this is a good exercise, even without the band. You'll still feel that you're getting a good workout with it. All right, so on your back, the bicycles, band around your ankles, all around your shoes. Just remember my feet are pulled a little wider so that I've got resistance all the way through, and I'm going to be working the medial glute muscles in the bum, which help with stabilizing the lower back and strengthening. Amazing how long the 45 seconds, 50 seconds takes when I stop talking. Okay, so now you've got your weights again. You're doing those step back lunges with the bicep curls. And remember, if you need to make it easier on the legs, knees, you can hold the static lunge, not be quite so low, or eliminate the lunge part altogether, and you'll just be working arms and less legs, obviously. Back flies. Active recovery. Core pulled in, nice and tight. Remember, if you want to make it easier on lower back, You can do the the back row, one arm alternating, or both together with the same weight that I'm using for bicep curls. This is challenging. So last time we did this, we went up the ladder, which basically means you start with 1, and then you go to 2 exercises, 3, you add 1 on each time. I think I prefer it this way. I like the fact that I've eliminated the one exercise that I really didn't like already. Okay, side plank with the under over reach, rotating round. Then we go back to the start, no scissors or tuck jumps. Coming underneath, weight under, up to vertical. Thankfully there's a bit of wind. Hopefully it means you can still hear me. What it does mean is there aren't that many bugs. Halfway. I know last time I said that, the bugs came out with a vengeance. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed myself again. So core pulled in, plank throughout with all the extra bits, if you can make it. Okay, round 3. So, band back around the below the knees. Those squat jumps. Seconds left, make sure the form is still good. Okay, on to the downward dog. I'm going to put the band around my ankles, ready for when I need it there for the next exercise. Alright, push up. Walk hands back, back straight. Reaching the toe, reaching the toe. So because we have no brakes, it's going to be more cardiovascular. It's also working better on building muscular endurance. Because you're not giving your muscles a chance to recover, it's challenging them to recover more efficiently. So this will better prepare you for doing long stretches of yard work, snow shoveling, all those other things that take a long time and require strength throughout. Okay, horizontal sweep on all fours. Leg up straight, big stretch. Remember, keeping the toe pointing down, hips parallel to the ground, legs straight. Should all help to make sure that the band doesn't roll. So we're on the 3rd round here. So now we're going to be eliminating the side plank halfway. So the skull crushers with the bum raisers will be our last exercise before we go back to the squat jumps. Bicycles, band around the ankles. Hands should stay by your ears. Make sure you're not pulling on your head, and chin shouldn't be on your chest. You should always be looking upwards. Bicep curls with the lunge. The sky is getting mighty dark here. I might end up getting cooled off. As long as my technology doesn't fail, I'm going to stay here anyways. And here come the bugs. And then we'll be going back to the log jumps. So skull crushers is the one that comes up next. Remember, keeping back nice and straight, belly pulled in, weight on the heels, and you've got back row option if you need to make it a little bit easier on lower back. Okay, on my back, skull crushers with the narrow elbow, chest press and bum raises. So this weight is actually almost a little easy for me for this one. So what I'm going to do is just go a little faster, and that way it's working even more so muscular endurance, and I'm doing more reps than I would otherwise do, which means eventually by the end of the 50 seconds I will be more fatigued. So it's a way that if you have weights that are not really quite challenging enough for you, you can make it harder by just speeding up the pace slightly, as long as you're not losing form completely in doing so. All right, on to round 4. So, squat jumps, band below the knees. Oh, everything's all nice and wet and sticky now. So much more pleasant outside. So we're only going on to the 4th round of 9. However, we're a good chunk over halfway because of the fact that we are doing it top heavy at the front. So there's more stations for the first rounds, and then by the last couple it's easy peasy. Alright, into the downward dog, with or without the push-ups. Walking hands back, heels push to the ground, back nice and straight, toe touch, walk back out. And remember, Keeping back nice and straight, belly pulled in, is working your abs even more so. Okay, horizontal sweep. On all fours. You could make this exercise really hard by keeping the other knee off the ground also. However, I honestly find I struggle to maintain form if I am doing that. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. If you're finding this exercise is easy and you want to make it harder, my suggestion would be that you put another band around your ankles. I don't think many of you are going to be finding this one easy. Halfway. The only way it would be possibly easy is if you had no band around your ankles. I think it was a good call coming inside. I'm hearing claps of thunder out there. And I think you could see all the trees that I was underneath. Alright, back lying bicycles. And this time we are going up to the bent over back flies. And then after that we are going back to the start. Nice, smooth, steady bicycles. Keep the feet as wide apart as you can throughout. Try to make sure that elbow is coming up as high as possible to the knee. So you're really going to feel it that much more in the sides, the obliques. Alright, lunges with the bicep curls. Good step back and a curl. Body nice and upright. More seconds, and then we're going into the back flies, which is the last one, before going back to the start, which will be the 5th round. Make sure that head stays lined up with your back, so head should be forwards or up. You should be angled in the same direction as the rest of your body. Keep back nice and straight, belly pulled into height, and the more straight your arms are, the harder this exercise is. So if you need to make it a little easier, you can bend the arms slightly, and that will make a heavier weight seem a little bit less challenging because you're shortening your lever. pretty sure that's not the case. Back straight, reach the toe, walking out, narrow elbow push-up. Now you could just do a regular push-up if you're finding that the narrow elbow ones are too tough. But you're working triceps more. And you guys always tell me you want to work your triceps. So this one is doing so. Alright, horizontal sweep again. Coming around thick and fast now. The ladder's getting shorter. Not much of it left. Halfway. So as I'm getting sweatier, this band is wanting to slip up my ankles. Even more important that my leg is staying straight and my toe is staying pointed down. If there's the slightest little bit of bend, that band is going to be rolling right up there. Okay, on your back, bicycles, then we've got the bicep curls, and then we're going back to the start again. We've got, after that, well, we've got 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, which, I think that's 10, isn't it? 10 minutes. Come on, nice and steady. I know you're probably getting tired by now. That's a good thing. We're challenging our muscular endurance here. And working cardio because there is no break. Try to make sure your head is going all the way back down in between and your hands are staying close to your ears but not pulling on. Alright, so lunge with bicep curls. Remember to keep form with the lunge. Make sure that step is far enough back that your knees front and back are as close to 90 degrees as possible. Lunges shouldn't be putting strain on the knees unnecessarily. And your body should be nice and upright throughout. So you're not leaning forwards when you're in your lunge. Alright, oh, I was about to do back fly, but it's not. It's the squat jumps again. I was going to add as an extra round in there. 10 minutes left. Come on, stay low for those squats. Low, big jumps, really push this time. Getting as far horizontally as you can. Have a little eye spot on the ground. No breaks. No chance for water here. I was well hydrated before. I need to hydrate when we're done. Halfway. So in a workout like this, well basically any workout, but on a hotter day or a workout where you're working more cardio, you need to drink at least 1 cup of water every 15 minutes. So this workout is 45 minutes, so I should be drinking close to a litre of water afterwards. We are doing bicycles. So really important to make sure that you stay well enough hydrated, even if you're not drinking throughout, which is fine if you're well hydrated before. If you don't drink a lot or enough afterwards, you don't flush out the toxins created by the exercise as well. So you end up feeling crappy and headachy afterwards, which is not the way I want you to feel after a workout at all. And there really isn't any need for recovery drinks or anything like that. Certainly not for half an hour to 45 minutes. When you go over an hour, then there starts to be a place for it. But you're much better off just having a lot of water and some good nutrition. So if you're ready to have a meal afterwards, that's perfectly timed. All right, we have 6 minutes left. And this is 3 of them. Gonna master those squat jumps by the end. Strong quads. Big muscles. One of the biggest muscles. run bum. We've got 2.5 minutes left. Come on, make it as hard as possible. Big jumps. Cover as much horizontal as you can. Try to keep the weight on your heels the whole way through. Recovery push-ups. No, there definitely is not such a thing. Downward dog is not too bad though. Come on, keep that back nice and straight. Core pulled in. This is the last round of push-ups that you have to do. We'll go with this. I'm pretty sure I didn't get it wrong. But I know